What happens if I go too far that way? Am I going to get fined? They're going to be like, you're on a line you shouldn't be on, Mr. Class 3 Railroad. Oh, I should have put the handbrake. I didn't put the handbrake. My bad. You think it just fills the car in place, but I didn't pay much attention. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess whatever it does, it's fine. Oh, I just completely ran over that switch. There we go. Will we get a new version of Mateo Pass here? Only time will tell, yes. I don't know what kind of mountains are in this game. So maybe we will. We'll get this. We'll get the 1960s version of Mateo Pass. What happens when we run away in a steam locomotive? All right, so they want us to connect to the hopper or the passenger car. The brake line full. Release the brake. Set the reverser to forward. Ring the bell. Blow the whistle. Throttle up. Apply a little train brake. Oh, okay, cool. So this is going to teach us about that stuff. Cool. All right. It's North Carolina, so there's small mountains. Oh, okay. What happens if we go over a switch like this? Okay, it automatically turns the switches. That's actually kind of nice. Although I don't think it's good railroad practice to do that, but if in case, you know, in the event that you accidentally hop a switch, it's fine. Oh! Southern, can't type today. Oh, IRC, this is the Murphy branch of the Southern Railway. But you're not a train expert. Oh, okay, it's based on the Southern Railway. Okay, good to know. Like, yeah, I knew it was based on a real place. I didn't know where. Good to know. Blam, there we go. Okay, so let's do that. I wish I could crouch. Okay, and you know what? See. Okay, if I just put this full, it's not going to do anything, right? We're not going to get some PCS error. No, okay, so that's closed. Real quick, let me apply the handbrake because I totally forgot to do that. Is there a handbrake on this? Brakes are released. Yes, there's a brake right here, and it is released. Okay. I can open up the gates. Cool. I can close the gates. I can open up the door. And I can walk inside. It's currently empty. I can't take a seat anywhere. That's fine. All right, cool. Welcome to the passenger car. All right. Close the door, and I could just leave through here. There we go. Before we take off with this train, because they want us to pick up some passengers, I do want to see the caboose. Here's the caboose. Northeast Southern Railroad 101. There we go. Nice. Why does it make me really proud to see my railroad name on the side of the car? Is that weird? All right, you should be applied. Apply the handbrake. Here's the caboose. We have a stove right here, which doesn't appear to be active yet, but that's okay. Can we climb up to the cupola? We can do. And we can't sit down, but that's okay. Oh, we can't sit down. It's like... Yeah, we can sit down. There we go. We're sitting in the cupola. 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 We can open up the windows. We can't open up the windows. Okay. There we go. That's the caboose. When we get some multiplayer ops going, we'll have to do some caboose action. That could be a lot of fun. All right, so he wants us to go to Whittier Station. All right. Let's just highball it out of here. Now, where are we going with this? Whittier. We're going all the way up here. Nice. What is the speed limit? Is there a speed limit? I don't know if there's a speed limit. I guess if we derail, there's the speed limit. Which, I'm sorry, I forgot the bell. It even told me to use the bell and everything. All right, keep out for the white and black W whistle signs. These are a reminder that a road crossing is ahead. Blow the whistle for the crossing. 2 longs, a short and a long. Stop the train so that the coach is in line with the station. You can stop on either track. 1 whistle blast signifies that you've stopped. Okay. Let's do some first-person action here. Oh, I'm standing. There we go. Can I wish I could... Oh, gosh. I just moved it out of my screen. I wish I could... Like I said, I wish I could make this smaller. We're going 15 miles an hour now. What is this? A door. I opened up the door from all the way back here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Little skeleton cars. Nice. Flip that. So that right there, I think, is a whistle post. And the train station should be just right there. That's a whistle post, yep. And that's a speed limit, 25 miles an hour, I assume. We're only going 15, so I think we're fine. Is that... The train brake is off. Okay. I was just going to say... Wow, this train must not be very powerful. Or maybe we're going uphill or something, or maybe that's not the speed. Hold on, let's idle this. Hello, can I? Okay. Okay, I don't want to stop that soon. What do I need? I'm looking for this button. Okay, there we go. Wow, the brakes on this work a little too well. Like, I put that on. Oh, look at how fast we stop. Whoa. Sorry. There we go. Messed up the horn sequence. Alright, so. I assume that right there should be fine. If I... There you go, like a glove. Look at that. Like a glove. Alright. So, stop the train so it's in line with the station. You can stop on either track. 1 whistle blast signifies that I've stopped. Okay, so hovering your mouse over the station's agent window, you'll see several passengers are waiting at Ela. What, agent window? What agent window? Oh, here we go. Click to open the window. Station agent. Control click on the passenger's card to open its inspector. Okay. Check the box next to Ela. Where? Wait. Ela. Okay, I checked the box next to Ela. Okay, this tells the passengers where this coach is headed, and the passengers for Ela will now begin boarding. Once you have enough passengers, whistle off and proceed to Ela. That's just about 2 miles west. Ela is at milepost 59.8. Whittier is at 57.5. Keep it under 30 for this first trip. We have a few words about speed limits next. Okay. So, passengers have boarded. Cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have passengers just yet, but I imagine that will change one day. Whittier has 4 passengers waiting to Ela. Okay, are we just going to fill up the whole train? No freight. Join a train crew to add cars to your switch list. Oh, okay. All right, I assume that that's good. Okay, I assume that that's enough, right? Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll take off with these 28 passengers. Yeah. All right, let's highball it. There we go. I hope that that's what they wanted me to do. I'm going to assume it is. But what do I know? All right, passengers, please stay quiet. You are in safe hands. They trickle on throughout the day. Okay. All right. What's next? Let's start reading stuff while we're on the way. Okay, railroader does not enforce strict speed limits, but going above the speed limit on a curve can damage your equipment. Can damage your equipment if you speed on curves, as well as potentially cause the train to derail at excessive speeds. So it's a good idea to start slow as you're learning the railroad. The tighter the curve or the switch, the lower the safe speed. Most of the main line is good for 35 miles an hour, except where noted by yellow speed signs. These are signs that do not give you much warning, however, so check the map and look ahead as you're learning the railroad. Mainline siding switches are good for 25 or better. Yard and industrial and branch switches should be treated as 15. Okay. Main line between Whittier and Ela is good for 35, though there is one sharp curve that needs to be taken at 30. Okay. Good to know. Ela Passenger Stop. Ela has a small station that is on a single track, and a siding and other tracks are beyond it. A white and black S sign tells you that you are close enough to the station. As you arrive at Ela, stop with your coach aligned with the station. Your passengers will automatically begin to disembark once the train is fully stopped. Open the inspector passenger panel on the coach and check Whittier, but leave Ela checkbox checked. It will be unchecked automatically once they have all disembarked. Ah, that's good to know. Cool. Once the passengers have disembarked, you will be paid for their fares. That's about $1 each. $26? I mean, I guess back in this time, it would have been more money, but all right. A message in the upper left announces this. If you miss it, you can hit the tilde or back tick to open the console and review recent messages. Oh, like this. There we go. Yeah, look. Yep, cool. Passenger service isn't particularly profitable, especially for short distances like this. But longer distance fares pay better. Plus, providing daily passenger service will increase your railroad's reputation, which leads to other benefits. If you want work that pays well, you'll want to run freight. While we let the passenger loads here at Ela, let's consider our freight options. Okay. Let's consider our freight options, but we're not here yet. All right. Let's just take this train over there. I guess I could keep reading. You know what? Let's just keep reading. Here in Ela, there are two different types of freight contract customers. Ela House Track is compulsory freight service. Compulsory freight is part of our railroad's basic presence in the towns it passes through and serves customers in the area that don't have their own siding. Over the next few days, you will begin to receive such cars for Ela and Whittier House Tracks. Other examples are freight houses and team tracks. Okay? Ela Farm Supply is an example of contract freight service, which is how most customers operate. Contracts are set at a specific tier. Each higher tier brings more traffic, and at the upper tiers rewards. Okay. Contracts have a duration from a few days to a few weeks and are available at different tiers. The tiers that are available to you depend on your past performance for that customer as well as your railroad's reputation. So if you suck, you probably won't have that good of a tier. As well as, cars for these types of freight are owned by other railroads. Their waybills are assigned automatically and cannot be changed. Note that cars delivered in poor condition pay less. I don't want you to run out of the starter coal. Thank you for letting me know, because that would probably be really bad. Okay, yes. Excuse me. Open the company window Oh, nope. Let's not do this just yet. We're not even at the train station yet. I think we're approaching Ela. Yep, we're approaching Ela. It's a good thing we kept reading, because we actually learned quite a lot in that time. Okay, don't stop so soon. As is tradition, I always stop way too soon. There we go. That was fun. fun little journey. Okay, and that should do right there. Okay. And now how do I... Okay. Okay. Look, passengers are already disembarking. And now if I do this, passengers will begin loading for Whittier. And I'm going to assume that that's going to happen once... I assume that that will happen once everybody from Ela departs. Okay. While they're doing that, do I have to keep this open, by the way, for them to do this? Let's just say I close this. Oh, no, they do it automatically. Okay, good. I was going to say, do I have to keep those windows... Do I really have to keep those windows open for them to do this? But no, I don't. Okay, let's just get out and chill for a second. Go, take 5. Okay, open the company window I and change the locations tab. Find the locations tab. Sorry, I think I said change. Oh, no, and change 2. I did read that right. Mateo, English. I read that right the first time. And list it under Ela Station. Next, find Ela Farm. Ela Station, Ela Farm Supply, right? Ela Farm Supply. Okay. These location panels, the tracks for the location, and contract details if applicable. Okay. Applicable. There we go. Trying to figure out how to speak here. You can click on the location icon next to each track to zoom the overhead camera to it. Right here. Okay, this is the farm supply place just here. Okay, cool. Yep, and you can just see that right there. You can click on the location. Check out Ela Farm Supply and Whittier. And in Whittier, Stenzel Manufacturing and Holy Feet Heating Oil. Any of these would be great first contracts to take. Save Whittier Sawmill for after you've learned about captive service cars. Right, this is where captive service cars is where we own the freight cars and we're taking freight from them to somewhere else, I assume. You can take as many contracts as you like. At the end of the contract term, you can choose not to renew it, or if you deliver the cars in a timely manner, you'll be offered the option of taking a higher tier. Take 2 or 3 contracts by clicking the Tier 1 button on the location panel for the customers you want. Now let's get our passengers back to Whittier. Wait, what? Click that. I take that contract. Okay, I have a contract now. Wait a minute. Did it say anything else? Take 2 or 3 contracts. Okay, we're going to save the sawmill, so we're not going to do sawmill. I guess we could do this one, and we could also do this one. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right, so now that we did that, expires in 3 days. Is there a way to see what contracts I have? Like in a list? Because, like, yeah, this shows the contracts and everything. But is there a list of all the contracts? This is the bank. Equipment. Okay. Maybe it doesn't. All right, well, that's all right. All right, let's get our passengers back. Before you return to Whittier, you'll need to run around the passenger car. A run around is railroad lingo for moving the engine, for moving the engine from one end to the other using a passing track, thus running around it. Okay. Yep, easy enough. So let's just use this little track right here. I love that we can flare the horn. Okay, I should probably stop. Right there will do just fine. All right, that's perfectly fine. Let's close that, and let's go. Nice. That sound of the air hose disconnecting is actually pretty good. Whoops. I think I went a little too far. Okay, there we go. And highball it. Whoops. Let me not release the brake. Whoa, okay. Relax. I like how we just block the crossing. That's fine. Yeah, just block the crossing. It's perfectly fine, Mateo. I mean, it doesn't appear anybody's waiting. Look at all the traffic. It's backed up for miles. Okay. And then, let's see. Actually, how much stuff do we have left? Okay, we don't actually have that much left of the tutorial. Okay, so we read this one. We already read this one. This is going to be the return trip, and we'll read this. I'll take a look at this in a second. Whoops. Left to right, Mateo. Focus. Pink! Oh, man, that sounded bad. All right. Is there a way for me to turn off this light? Other than using keyboard commands, because that might get a little annoying. All right, let's connect that. Connect that. Do that. I don't mind doing that manually. Make sure that one's closed. There we go. And let's go back to this Whittier yard, and we'll continue reading. All right, first, pull past the first switch in Ela, uncouple from the coach, using the siding to run around. Yep, we did that. Click on the agent's window. And it talked about freight service. Look, we have more people going to Whittier, but it's okay. We'll leave them behind. When you're near Ela Station Building, click on the agent window, and there are two tabs, passenger and freight. The freight side shows you what cars in this area have fulfilled waybills. There's nothing here, including those on your train. By creating and joining a train crew, you can manage a switch list to help you keep track of your work. This topic is outside the scope of this tutorial, however. When you're ready, whistle off. Okay, yep, we're going back to Whittier. As you return to Whittier, make your station stop and cut from the coach. We'll leave it there at the station for tomorrow morning. Pull ahead to the water tower and drop off your water. Not bad for the first... Okay, we're not even here yet. All right, cool. All right, so... Hopefully that... Yeah. All right, cool. You know what? Maybe I'll just read this for the heck of it. Because we still have a little ways to go anyways. Whittier and Ela are happy to have the railroad back, and when you're ready, the communities to the west will welcome you with their business. However, how much you expand is up to you. Several bridges were destroyed by flooding. Repairing them will take money to purchase the materials and our railroad to move the material... Purchase the materials and our railroad to move the materials to the repair sites. In the company window, open the Milestones tab and select the first milestone, Repair Ela Bridge. This is some SnowRunner vibes here. Repair Ela Bridge. Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. The bridge between Ela and Governor's Island also was damaged by the flood. Delivering bridge and track supplies to extend the bridge to Bryson. Phase 1 of 3 is available. $1,000. Deliver 13 cars to the Ela Bridge site. These cars will be delivered to the interchange next time the interchange is served. Should I do that right now? I think I should do. Let's, you know what? Let's just do it while we're here. Mateo has ordered the cars for Phase 1 of the Repair Ela track. Okay. We'll just do that. There we go. Alright. Wait, hold on a second. Each milestone has several phases. When you're ready for more railroad, pay for the available phase and materials will be delivered to the interchange. Once those materials are delivered to the site, the next phase will be available. Most milestones expand the reach of your railroad, but some bring exciting technologies to the line. How you expand is up to you. All right, well, let's just have a look at this real quick. So I assume fueling. Where this is probably to install the fuel stand. So we have to use the steam locomotives until here. And then we can probably, wow, that's a lot of money, $10,000. Some of that stuff is very expensive. And then we can start getting diesel locomotives and stuff like that. It's all right. Each milestone has several phases. Yep. Most milestones expand the reach of your railroad, but some bring Yep, I already read that. We are approaching the station. Passengers, we are approaching the station. This is not your home. Please pick up after you. I am not your mother. Perhaps... Okay, you know what? Let's just stop the train and then we'll kind of figure our lives out. I have the independent brake applied? Since when? Like a glove. There we go. Like a glove. And I never whistled for the crossing, but that's okay. Okay, so people should be getting off now. Okay, good. And I think we can just leave the car here for now. Let's just leave this car right here. Close that. Open that up. There we go. And let's go back to the water post. Water post? Water column. That's what they call it, water column. Okay, perhaps you'd like to look into adding more power to your railroad. Shift T opens the equipment purchase window. New equipment is delivered to the interchange. To sell equipment owned by your railroad, use the inspector's equipment tab to set sell destination onto it. This will create a waybill to the interchange. You'll receive the sell price when the interchange is served. Note that equipment condition figures heavily into the sell of the price. Finally, you have the option to take out a loan on the company window finance tab. Your maximum loan amount is based on the value of your railroad's equipment. Interest payments of 10% are due every 5 days. You can pay down the loan anytime. Okay. So this is all the stuff we have here. I kind of wish I could see a picture. Berkshire Consolidation, P43 Pacific. These are all the steam locomotives, and then we have an SW1 switcher. Wow, $27,000, and a GP9. And then we have a whole bunch of stuff here. Caboose, flat cars, skeleton cars, bay hoppers, dome, a tanker. Okay. Passenger cars, bunch of passenger cars. Very nice. Look at all the stuff we have. That's amazing. All right, we'll have to explore that later. Okay. You can now have the tools you need to get this railroad back up and running. Excuse me, you now have, not you can now have. Be swift with your setouts and pickups for your customers. They will reward you with more freight traffic. Be reliable for your passengers, and they will do their part to ease your path to grow. Hold on, I should probably... There we go. Serving them will be hard work, but there is dignity in the hard work of a railroader. Good luck. Okay, that is the tutorial. It took about 1 hour and 50 minutes to do that. If we ever do multiplayer, I will be announcing that over on Discord. So if you'd like to join Discord, !Discord. And if I ever make a server for this, the information will be over there. Right now, my plan is, if I ever open up a server for this, which I'm planning on doing, it'll just be while I'm live. I don't know how multiplayer works yet, so obviously, you know, I know some of my staff members were talking about, you know, maybe we could do like a more kind of dedicated server kind of thing, but I don't know if we're going to do that just yet. All right, so let's just leave this train right here. Is there a way for me to skip time? Hold on one second. I'm just going to leave this right here. Is there a way for me to skip time? I'd like to save this. Okay, game is saved. Employees timetable provides basic tools. Manual, no engineer. Run until finding a reason to stop. Yard, run on car count clearance. Behavior, AI engineers use the same controls as players and will not other players from interfering. Brief crew feud. Company window, crew, create a crew. Click on cars, operations tab. Here's the checkbox to add a switch list. T to toggle switch list on or off. Is that if we're doing AI switching. Can the AI do switching? Is that what that means? Use same controls as players and will not other players from interfering with their train. Avoid exceeding safe track speeds at all times. This may result in them having this may result in them moving slowly over tight curves. They will stop upon encountering any of the following in their direction: Fusey, stop signal, switch thrown against them, end a track, another train, road mode only. Having a special ability to stop immediately and very unrealistically if they detect that they are unable to stop in time. Sounds like Run 8. No, just a switch list that auto-updates like Run 8. Okay. You do have to select what's on it, though. It's some part of the... that part's not automatic. Okay, good to know. Do not configure the air of the train, such as cutting out brakes. You will need to prepare the train for them. Okay. The AI engineer is given a maximum speed and will operate forward and backwards as close to that speed or lower depending on the track speeds until it reaches the reason to stop. This works best for sending trains a distance of several miles where you have set switches for it in advance, optionally placing a fuse to stop it. Yard mode, the engineer will operate at maximum of 15 miles an hour forward or backwards for a number of cars clearance. Clearance is given by clicking the number of cars. Oh, okay, that's cool. So if you wanted to do switching, you could probably do yard mode and then the AI will move for you. Unlike road mode, in yard mode, the AI engineer will not stop when approaching another train, but instead will slow to below 5 miles to couple to it. That's really cool. Use yard mode to let you act as a conductor on the ground, focusing on planning your switching moves rather than running the engine. That's really cool. That's actually really cool. So we're in Run 8, we are the engineer and the conductor. This one, you can actually just act as the conductor if you wanted to. So if you were like, I don't really want to drive the train very much, you could have the AI doing that for you. That's actually really cool. All right, controls. We'll focus on multiplayer later. Freight types. Okay, so that's all that stuff. Captive service cars are used to supply larger contract customers with specific loads, such as logs or pulpwood, similar to railroad fuel service. Captive service cars are owned by your railroad. You already have a few log skeleton cars at the sawmill. An example, Whittier Sawmill, a contract customer, requires logs. In order to satisfy this, you'll need to bring the customer loads using whatever log producers you prefer. There are a few options in the region, such as Connolly Creek up in Whittier Y. Captive services are configured just like railroad fuel. So this is like railroads online. All right, so how do I skip time? I just want to skip to see what shows up in the yard. Wait, maybe this? Slash commands. Does it really have to be slash commands? Company menu settings. Company menu settings. Ah, here we go. If I sleep, interchange served at 6 a.m. If I sleep, where is it gonna... Okay. Okay. So this car right here is empty. If I wait another hour... Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay, so that car stayed right here. That's good to know. So where you leave this car is where they're going to spawn again. Okay, so look at that. We have a car here for Stenzel. Oh, man, are we... Oh, the bridge site. Please tell me I don't have to flat switch this. Please, anything but flat switching. Okay, so most of this stuff is for the bridge site. That's actually really cool. So they already flat switched it for you. The only thing we're going to have to do is move the stuff for Ela Bridge site out of the way of what's at the end here. Because we have some stuff for the heating company and Stenzel. So this stuff we'll have to put on another track. Oh, that's actually really cool. Check your reputation. It will go down if you forget to do something and slept. Uh-oh. Company... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to... These menus... Where is that? That's in the railroad. What's our reputation? Our reputation is 110. I mean, overall, everybody's pretty happy. Hover the mouse over the car. Oh, 52 tons of farm supplies. 30 tons of farm machinery. Yeah, and unfortunately, they don't have anything inside yet. Well, that's a shame, but that's okay. I assume that they're going to add this later. Certainly, they're not going to allow you to open the doors of the boxcar and never show, like, actually, something loaded inside there at some point. Sorry, that was terrible English. Hopefully that made sense on the other end. All right, so we will continue doing this a little bit later. I am going to go to Sandbox mode. And we're just going to check out Sandbox for a little bit. We're going to name it Testing Railroad. You know what we could? We could name it the TS&D. Test and, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go Sandbox. And we're just going to see what happens. Testing. Okay. Welcome to Bryson. This is Bryson. Yes, a little bit of a bigger rail yard. We got some industries here. This was made by a small team. Very impressive, yes. And you know what? The team is very responsive. I actually messaged one of the devs a couple days ago, and he got back to me within minutes. So, it's very good to see that they're willing to talk to the community, and he actually answered one of my questions that I had. So it's always good to see that. I don't think we have any locomotives in this one. So this one, the whole world is already here for you. Silva. Oh, wow. Cool. So that's Whittier just there. So this right here is Bryson. That's that big place that they were talking about during the tutorial. We have an industry just right here. Look at this. So we have a little interlocking tower right here. I assume it's an interlocking tower. It doesn't currently function. Okay, little railroad crossing. I'm going to assume that because of CTC, this doesn't work anymore. Little coaling island here, which I heard. Apparently these are terrifying to operate in real life. Can I climb up this? Please tell me I can climb up it. I can actually climb up it. Nice. I can climb it. There we go. And I can't see inside of it, unfortunately. Oh, I fall to my death. It's okay. Okay. There we go. Cool. And we have a little turntable right here. How do I operate this? Okay. That's how the turntable operates. Look at this. Cool. Oh, wow. You have to get it, like, perfect. Look at this. Oh, nope. Nope. A little too far. Okay. Cool. And can we go inside here? Yes, we can. Look at that. That's actually really, really cool. Amazing. Nice. Okay. I wanted to see this interlocking tower. Where is this interlocking tower located? I can't find it. Does anybody know where the CTC place is? Where the dispatching center is? Because I know that there's a dispatching center in this, but I don't know where it's located. Maybe it's located in Bryson. Let me just... There we go. Oh, I'm inside. I don't think I'm supposed to be inside this. Hold on. Let me go over here. Okay, I'm here now. I thought it would have been up there. It looks like it could be up there, actually. Is there a way for me to climb up to the roof and just kind of see in? To get into the little dispatching center, you have to go to the back here. And I think this right here. There we go. I would have never saw that. Okay, and then this is the dispatching center. Cool. ABS or CTC mode. So I think right now it's an ABS mode. So for those that have no idea how this dispatch board works, I think if I click... Oh, look at this. So for those that have no idea how this works, I studied this a while ago. And I kind of figured out how this thing works. So notice we have switches and then we have signals. This operates the signal, this operates the switch. So if we look up here, we have 46 left and 46 right. That is for this switch right here. Where it's currently set, it's red. It's red in both directions. If we were to hit left, let's just move it to left. That means that one of these two signals right now is going to turn green. for trains going left, right? So trains going from here to here, that signal is now green. And we do that by hitting that. Now, the switch right now is set to N, which means it's on the main line. If I was to put it to right, and I was to click that, that means that this signal, 46 left here, is now red. This one is now green because we're lined up for the siding. This is 46 left, and you can see it has a green light now. If I go back here, and I am to change it to, let's see, 40, if I was to change this to N, and we were to hit that, you will notice that that's going to turn green, and now it's lined up for the main line. So that is how that works. If we go over here to this switch, you'll notice we have a switch right here. And I was to go in here, and I was to set this to right. That signal will now turn green, and that one's going to turn red. If I was to switch this, the switch is now going to turn, and now you're lined up for the siding. So there we go. That's how that works. That's actually really cool. Can I spawn in a train? How do I spawn in a train? Because I'd kind of like to just, test this out. Oh, I can place a consist. Okay, here, let's just do this right now and see how it works. So I'm going to put this to the middle. And if I do this, that should change that to red. Okay. And now I can place a consist down. That we have a GP9. Let's put a switcher. And let's put... you know what? Let's just put some cars down. We'll just get a bunch of passenger cars. Baggage car as well. And why don't we get the 3 cabooses? There we go. And if I place this down, it's going to be right there. Look at this. Here are the diesel engines. I didn't get a chance to look at these just yet. Oh, look at that. They actually look really good. That looks really nice, actually. Cool. Oh, that's amazing. Look. Oh, that's amazing. That makes me really happy, actually. Oh, I love that we can flare the horn. That's amazing. Let's explore this. Can I play with this locomotive? Something tells me I can't just yet. Climb up. Let's open up the door. Why does the horn not work on this? Okay, unfortunately the horn doesn't work on this just yet. How about we spawn in a consist for this? Shift T. Let's clear that. Let's get a switcher. SW1. And let's get a covered hopper. Let's get that. Let's get a gondola. And just let's put a caboose on the back of it. Excuse me. And I will place the train just right here. There we go. Now, if I was to click on this, I can say follow it. I want to select it. And now we have control of the switcher. Now we have control of the switcher locomotive. And let's just see how this works. Testing railroad. Love it. Is that the door? Is there a door right here? Oh, there's a door right there. Good. I can just climb up here. And let's just take a look at this. Okay, here's the seat. We have a bell. There we go. And what's the horn? Oh, that's amazing. Hopefully we can get different horns later. As of right now, we kind of have the same horns going on. I'm totally okay with that. All right. Well, how about this? Let's have this train go to yard, or road job. We'll have him go to 35, and then we'll also select this guy, and we will have the guy go to road, and 35 will be his speed limit. Alrighty, where are you located? You are here. I'm going to put this camera just right here so that we can watch this. And I'm going to go back to the map. I'm going to go back to the train station. And we're going to signal these trains through and just kind of see what happens. All right, so they are located right here. And you can actually see it because right here, there's a light. The light has illuminated, indicating that there's a train there, and we can also see a train here at 46 left. Alrighty, so this is switch 45. I'm going to have it set for the main, and we're going to have it set to the right. So once I hit this, the switch will then flip. We can just see it right there flipping, and this guy should start moving. Anyways, there the train goes. He's on his merry way. Look at that. And this car right here is a luggage car. Very cool. And then we have cabooses. For those that are wondering about what the cabooses look like, those are all the different cabooses. Caboose. Is it cabooses or caboose or caboose? Cabiska? I don't know. And if we stand up here, we can actually see the train just right there in the distance. All right, let's get this other train through here. I'm going to set that to 46 left, and we're going to set that to right. Now, if I do this, that's going to flip. The switch is going to flip. Oh, look at that. I can actually see what the AI is doing because I'm following the locomotive right now. There we go. And this guy is now on his merry way. Nice. Yard limit. There we go. That guy is gone. Very nice. Oh, that's amazing. All right. Now, what is this guy doing? Is he going to stop at the station? Please tell me you... Are you not going to whistle for the crossing? I guess you're not. I'm going to raise the audio a little bit. I have a little bit quiet. Let me into the caboose. Okay. Here we go. Here's one of the other cabooses. I don't think I've seen this one yet. We have a bed. I can sit up here, and we can kind of chill. Very nice. Okay, well, we're out of here. Alrighty. Well, with that said, I am actually going to have to end the stream here. It is 4:30 now.